And unmuted. Unmuted. I think I got everything else right. What do I got? I gotta get rid of this. This. There we go. Rich and Luke episode. Oh god, am I doing it? Yeah. Rich and Luke episode 103. Say hello, Luke.
Hey, what's up?
Yes. Um. Sorry, I'm still like in a state where I can't figure out if I. Oh god, I gotta get rid of this. Okay. Yeah. Hey. We're like halfway through the season already, which seems it's not. It's not actually fast, but for some reason for me it feels slightly fast. Um.
I mean, it's got a good pace.
Yeah, it's normal speed. It's just I think since I was out of town last week, I don't know, it felt like one
Oh yeah, things
one
always
big
speed
week,
up.
and so I
Yeah.
was so it was like weird. But yeah, I don't know how's New England looking? I think pretty good, right? Like quite good.
Uh,
Actually,
yeah,
I have
we're
the standings
first in
up.
points percentage,
Okay, yeah.
second in actual points because Edmonton has 3 games up on us,
Jesus
but
Christ, only
we're
70
uh
goals allowed.
we're killing it right now. Actually, our defense is looking super good.
Yeah. Oh God, why is this so bright?
All because I switched to defense.
Yeah.
All because of me. But no, actually, I mean, shit, Olaf was putting up great numbers, so that also helps a lot. And then defense doing his thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like people who we brought in, specifically Bruno, and I guess Cormier are also doing fine. You know, I didn't expect us to be this good, especially regressing a tinge because we lost Simon and replaced him with Jr., who's like 700 TP behind him, I think ish.
Well, yeah.
So you know, I'm happy where we're at right now. Our defense did get better. Our offense got slightly worse, which I expected, but I didn't expect the defense and goalies to be this good, which is also probably why we're riding a massive PDO high right now. So I'm expecting that to go down soon and then like it to settle out. Or we just continue at this great pace. Who knows?
Yeah, it's really good. Um, I know that I don't know if you saw the thing that Fuzz and
Yeah, we're
Silver
first.
put
We're
out.
number
Yeah, yeah.
one.
But you guys had a significant jump from last week's also.
Yeah, we won literally like every game but one
Yeah.
this week. I
that's
think.
that's kind of crazy.
Or a lot even the past couple of days. It's been every single game but one.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe one or two. I think we had overtime loss. Yeah. So definitely can't complain when we're winning.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Is there any I guess I know Laxmus is doing really really well again.
Yeah.
Any other I guess real standouts? How's Karsko doing actually?
Doing great. 5 shutouts, 933 save percentage.
Okay. Yeah, that's really good.
You know, light work. Snooze player, outdoor truck, has been doing great. Probably because play or power play time. Um, Artie's player's doing great because he's on that first line, and then second line's doing fought great, and then like third line is doing okay. I wish more goals, but I can't really complain when we're like third in goals a
Yeah, yeah.
game. So,
Yeah, it
or
seems
maybe even like second goals per game. So like I can't, you can't complain when you're this good right now.
yeah, yeah, yeah. What
How are
else?
you? How are you doing, LA?
Uh
Sixth in the
we are
conference.
definitely underperforming. But also, like,
Yeah.
I don't know that if we were performing well, we'd be much higher than we are currently.
I mean between like you, Chicago, and now Minnesota, I feel like you could be anywhere between that range.
Yeah, so I think our issue, we're trying to play off meta, basically, is what it is, and so our
Well,
numbers are weird.
just
I
just roll with the
we
meta, man. Just be
I
fine.
think
Don't
we
do
are.
don't do quirky shit.
I think now we're much closer to the league meta. I don't know where we're at exactly, but
Uh-huh. The more
uh,
you do goofy shit, the more I mean, like,
well, we try
it's
to.
always nice to do an off meta, but like once you start underperforming, you're like, well, do I really
Yeah,
want to do this?
we've got it. We're built a certain way, and we're trying to play the way that we're built, and it just doesn't like it.
Oh, that could be a big gamble or a big miss.
the player builds themselves aren't like particularly weird. It's just like
Yeah, I'm
they're
sure
like
there's just
shaded in
tactics.
a way. And yeah. So we'll see. We've only I think done one sim since switching our stuff to more like meta
Yeah,
style strats, and it was good. But then again, it's only 2 games, so it's like, what do it's nothing to really take away
yeah.
from
What
that.
can you base it off of two
Um,
games? You know.
yeah, our numbers were weird. Like our giveaway takeaway numbers were like really really good, but I think that could it's like two possibilities there. Is like one, they're good because we're like playing well and things aren't going right, or they're good because we're bad, right? So we're just gonna take away the puck more than we give it away because we
Yeah,
just don't
I
have it as
mean,
much.
your defense could also, or actually, probably your offense. Your defense is actually probably fine where you're at, but your offense needs to get a
Mm.
lot better.
Yeah, we are not scoring nearly enough. I think I don't know. I don't know. I haven't paid as close attention to things like trends within the games themselves, but usually I feel like
Yeah,
we teams we should beat we shoot even with, which is a little unfortunate. Um,
yeah,
and I don't know. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. But I mean, it's like I don't know. It's not like we're gonna have a big shift in terms of like where we end up. Certainly not in our division. Conference maybe, but division probably not.
hmm and that also is pretty important with seeding, especially if you want to get into the second round or not.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So we still look at right now is like we're trying to build a chemistry between our lines. Um,
Yeah,
so we want to do well, but it's like honestly, we're not expecting a ton out of the
yeah.
season.
It's always when you're getting out of the rebuild, it's like, yeah, we're gonna still be sucking, but eventually we'll be rolling, and then we'll be rolling for the next couple seasons, and
Yeah,
then that's the payoff.
yeah, but I think that's what we're trying to do mostly with our lines is make sure our chemistry's set as well as it can be for like
Yeah,
probably the season after next. I think next season we're still not going to be good. Maybe season after next at the earliest is when we might actually be somewhat, or at least expect to potentially win in the playoffs. Um,
yeah.
so we'll see.
Or you could just do that Edmonton and just buy everyone
Yeah, I don't think we're going to do
and
that.
just be good immediately, smile, or good in 2 years,
it's
whatever it
it's
took them
funny
to ramp
like
up.
the two defensemen Hunziker and Louis Saint Martin, right?
Yeah,
The two that there was like one of the big deals that Edmonton made. Um, we
trade
were
offers for both of them.
yeah we were initially we were kind of in on that, being like, oh hey, we might be interested, and then Edmonton put whatever insane offer they had in, and it was like, oh okay, never mind. Uh,
Yeah, they said, "Oh, futures. What are those?"
yeah, yeah. But as it turns out, I think that would have actually been a bad deal had we done it, simply because like the timing would have been super weird for us. I think they would
Yeah,
have been too like yeah too old, I guess, by like a season or two. Um,
yeah. But, sometimes you kind of need those players, especially if you have players that can replace them, but you need that extra depth or boost, I
yeah,
guess.
it was
Yeah, that's what we
mostly
kind of did with.
because
That's
we
what we did
relied on
with Tater.
defense, but yeah,
We needed a forward. We're probably a season too early for him as a forward,
mhm.
but you know, no one's guaranteed, and that's what we did. And it worked out for us. And then there's other times where it doesn't work out for teams, specifically like Manhattan, or uh, that's the only example I can think. Oh, Tampa Bay. Actually, Tampa Bay kind of right now with Cap.
Oh, are they not in a great spot?
Are you looking at Tampa?
I mean, I mean,
13, 22, and 1.
but I
Spent
actually don't
good
know where their
assets.
roster is really at. I feel like I
They
don't
got to
know. Are they?
reset some happiness metrics or whatever.
Um, are they like what are they? Where's Tampa at?
Doing?
Are they like what's? I don't know where their roster's at. Are they in a rebuild? Are they like where are they?
No.
I have no idea.
Um. So hold on. Let's take a look. Let me go to the player analyzer because that'll help. So Tampa is there's Tampa. They're 15th in forwards. They're 16th in the defensemen,
Okay, so not good.
and they're like 18th or 13th in goalies if you think about backup and whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
So overall, they're 15th overall in rank. And then if you look at they're like who they are.
Can we see? Man, I wish there's a spot we could go. You could go to easily like see average team age or average like age by position, something like that. That'd be
Yeah,
somewhat interesting.
that could be interesting. Um, but you could also have. I mean, they have like a lot of people like season 69, season 71. Like they have a lot of young people.
Okay.
I think they got Cat like 2 or 3 seasons too early. They should have
Hmm.
because they're not in a position where like those season 69, season 70, season 71 people have really gotten enough TPE to justify it,
Hmm. Okay, so
in my opinion.
they're still in the midst of a rebuild.
They're
Is
getting out of it.
basically where they're at. Okay, so like yeah, on the back end, let's say, but not in the sense that they're going to compete soon, but in the sense that maybe they have the players they need. They just
They
need
just
to
need
wait
to
on it,
wait,
sit on it. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and
Okay.
hope that no one asks out or do
Yeah,
some
yeah.
goofy shit.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay. You want to do some questions?
We can do some questions.
Some questions. All right.
Actually, no, I actually take that back. I think Kath would be fine if he doesn't leave because he's season 66, so he's a couple of seasons away from regression.
It's not too bad, and you do have to have those guys that are not in necessarily in your window just for cap purposes. Like there's just no way around it.
Yeah, it's just whether or not they can convince Kath. That's the only
Yeah,
question
yeah.
I have. Is
Yeah,
that
he does have to
can
basically
they
sit through
convince
his
him?
prime. Yeah, yeah.
He wants to win a cup because so
He's got to play the long
is it
game if he wants to like
which is
do
like
it with
he's getting
Tampa.
older, so it's just like we'll see.
Does
And
he
then
regress season after next then? Right?
yeah, season after next. So it goes like
It's like a really bad
can
spot
can
if
can
he
hockey
wants
fans
to like.
convince Kath to stay?
Yeah, yeah,
And then we'll see. We'll see in the off season if we get a little trade block going up or not.
yeah, yeah.
So that's where we're at.
Okay.
I mean, that's where they're at. I guess not where we're
Yeah,
at.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. I would shout out Minnesota going above 500 for like the first time in forever.
They're actually doing really well.
And I think this will be the first time if they stay in the top 10. It's the first time they'll be in the top half of the league in FHM.
Jesus Christ.
So huge for them because I think the couple times they made the playoffs, they were like 12th or 13th or whatever. So get. Oh,
Now they
shit,
just
who
gotta
did the
now they
art-
just gotta
who-
manage
who-
that cap because that cap I feel like they're gonna be in a tough spot.
Who did that article where it was just like Minnesota's on the rise and they just did shit for like 2 seasons.
Yeah. I mean it's whatever.
They're not like shit. I know it was shit. They were below 500. But no, it was just funny. Finally, they just need to get the prospects that could just stay there, and they don't have to worry about people wanting to leave, which they did with drafting Evok and Evok's friends and people who are committed to the Minnesota rebuild. Which I felt like when they were drafting some players, it was like we didn't know whether it would stay or not, and then sometimes they go inactive, and then sometimes they ask out. And then
it's
Minnesota
definitely
also made some terrible trades here and there.
right. That's a little less recent.
Yeah, but it all snowballs.
Yeah. Well, it also leaves them with this reputation, which doesn't help. It leaves
reputation
also like
doesn't help.
I don't know. Their branding's just not good. Like I'm sorry, but it's just not.
Oh, shit on Minnesota time, eh?
Listen, it's not on the team itself, just on the branding. It's. I think it's the worst in the league. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
It's in the running. It's in the running. Yeah, I may have jumped the gun on worse than the league, but
I think Toronto's the worst. I'll talk.
What? Oh,
when we
well,
get
okay. You mean
Wally
the
on-
current? You mean the current?
Yeah, the current line. I think just because I love the one that Wally replaced so much.
I try not to feel like it's bad because of how that I am attached to the previous one. So I try not to because it's really not that different. Like it, So
no, but it's the feel of it.
It's hard for me not to feel.
When we
that
get
way,
Wally
but...
on twice.
Yeah. We'll talk about that because I want to circle back to maybe after we get through questions, talk some what do you call it, some charity drive stuff.
Oh yeah, let's do it. We can do that.
Let's knock out some questions first and make sure we get to everybody.
The questions.
Yeah. So we got Troy McClure, who's returned
remember?
after like ages ago. I think like he's been gone for quite a long time, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean his last player was the Winnipeg guy, right? Troy McClure the third, and that was in 2020 that he finished.
I wouldn't have remembered like what team he played for, but I remembered the player. I just
He's a Winnipeg guy.
Yeah, I didn't remember that he was on Winnipeg. Um, so yeah, let's. He's got. What do we got here? Thoughts on inactive SHLers. I've heard rumors from the HO that the next 2 seasons they're going to start a 10% inactive fine per season on. So, uh, God, that's sure it's a joke, right?
No, we already did that with the regression changes.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with activity.
Yeah. You aren't active during TV, you're gonna
Listen, I think inactive users should be just banned. That's my
just
position.
ban it straight
Yep.
up. You're not
Yep.
allowed to go back, come
No,
back in.
you're inactive for a week, and then you're just that's it. Sorry,
Yeah.
we tried with you, but now you have to go.
The update buttons will get grayed out.
And I'm talking about like their player needs to be like removed from the sim mid-season as well. So like,
That would be
like if
funny.
you're gone from a week, you're banned from the site and your player gets removed. So your team has to sign somebody.
I mean, it will
and
help with the file
active.
workers.
They have to find an active somewhere that hasn't
Yeah.
been banned.
That would be funny. And then he also Flyers 82-0. That's not the case anymore since they lost yesterday. So
what did they win their
81
opener or something?
They won the opener and then lost against who the fuck did they lose against? I've watched the entire game. Can't remember who they lost to. The Islanders. No. The Senators. That's what it was. Not the Senators. They lost to the Senators.
Is that embarrassing?
Right. What, losing to the Senators?
Yeah, yeah.
No, we suck.
Are they? Don't they suck too?
No,
are they all right now?
good.
I don't know. I just feel like they've been like a bit of like the butt of a joke type of a team for a while.
I mean,
but
they
I don't
were
know.
for a long time, but they finally got good players.
Did they actually start to be okay? Okay.
Yeah.
They got Jake Sanderson, who I really like. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's really cool.
Yeah.
Good guy.
He was a North Dakota guy.
Yes, sir. North Dakota.
Yep.
Totally knew that.
Yep.
It was also a North Dakota guy, Dave Haxtell.
Dave Haxtell, is he still the coach? And he can't be, right?
No, he's the coach of Seattle.
Oh, he's in Seattle now.
Yeah, Seattle.
Wasn't he in Philadelphia?
Philly.
Yeah, that's
Philly for a good amount of time.
I didn't know he was in Seattle now. That's interesting.
Yeah.
He was really good for North Dakota. I don't know how I don't think he's been great for the NHL, has he?
Last season was like his
Been
first
okay?
like outstanding, like really good season.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, good job, Troy. We'll see.
Hell yeah.
Next up is Grum, and he asked specifically, what do you guys think of the next big change of the SHL since joining 4 years ago, season 50/season 51? It feels like there's many big changes with the switch to FHM, new index, regression changes, and then now the portal. And then, but now after the portal, it is hard for me to see what is next to come. Could also be a relative thing, but I don't see anything coming close to how the portal, the switch to FHM, could change the league for a long time. And then realize you answered this in a previous episode. That's fine. I think.
Did we?
The portal is
I don't remember.
No, we just talked about the portal and like what any other new thing would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the portal was like the magnus opus of like what you could actually achieve outside of like getting a better sim engine.
Yeah.
And that's kind of out of your control.
Yep. I think
so. I think it was literally just like more stuff in the portal. That's the next big changes is like how do you make it easier for people to do stuff and growing the league from there.
Yeah,
I think that's like the next big like thing is getting it to be above like 500 people in the league.
So when he says like it's hard for him to see like what could be next, I'm kind of the same way. Like the portal was the big kind of like glaring thing, and then after that I'm kind of like I don't really know like what in terms of big projects. So I guess for me, my kind of hope this is hopeful because again this is something completely out of our control. You kind of already said is potential improvements to FHM, future versions of FHM, or like the next big things that I think are foreseeable that I can like point to. Like hopefully, like the graphic, the engine, the what do you call it, the 2D engine or whatever. Things like that improve so the like stream experience can be improved or. I don't even know. Even within FHM, I'm not sure what you improve that would be helpful for us, but I'm sure there's stuff. So.
Yeah, I mean, there's always like the smaller things to improve on, like parity, or not like smaller things, but like stuff that's more out of your control, I guess. Uh, Like you can't be like, hey, we now just improved parity by doing X. It's more just like wait and see type of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's just allowing you to do more stuff in the portal, I guess, switching away from the archaic forum design and have the forum, still be there, but in a lesser role as you can just do more stuff easily
Mhm.
and different things like portals and discords and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think the forum as an archive tool is really really great, like for history things, and yeah, for that it's great. But for the other things, yeah, it's nice to kind of get things off of it if we can. Um,
So yeah, that's that. And then Grump said, not sure what you guys listen to, but any music
oh,
suggestions? I do. I've I've obviously the new the new Drake album. Uh but Ultraviolet by Lido, Lido, Ultraviolet. I've been enjoying that album. And then Calling the Dogs by The Citizen got released last week, and I also liked that album as well. So those are my two.
okay. So new stuff is tricky for me. I'm still waiting. Um, so a lot of the new stuff I don't really listen to until it comes out like in physical copy. So I'm waiting
Mm-hmm.
for the new. Oh God, my brain. Why is this happening? Um, this is super. Boy Genius. It's like I think so. They had an album. Actually, I don't know if it was an album. I think it was just an EP. But at any rate, like a couple months ago, and then there's like the extras that didn't make it onto that is coming out. I think it's actually out now, but my record store didn't get any copies yet. So I'm waiting for that.
Yeah.
But outside of that, like new stuff, I'm not really listening to any new stuff. I'm still listening to so much like Phoebe Bridgers and still lots of Sturgill Simpson and yeah, nothing like new for me right now.
Do Soft Jan Stevens.
I haven't I haven't checked that out. Is there another new one? God, his pace is kind of feels like high. Feels like he's got an album coming out every 6 months.
Yeah, it's called Javelin.
Yeah, I have not heard of that one. So that
It's pretty good.
because like the last two,
Yeah, it
like
was
they both caught me
Reflections
off
was
guard. I
earlier
was like,
this year.
again, yeah, yeah. He's
It was Reflections, and then it was A Beginner's Mind was in 2021.
really wow.
September of 2021.
Huh. I
And
thought it
then
was more recent than
Reflections
that. Okay.
was May 19th, so he kind of like took a year off.
Okay. Yeah, I thought the
Washed.
well, no, he put out one with like somebody else very relatively recently too. I mean, is that the one you're talking about? Like him and another person. I don't know.
Hmm.
Doesn't matter. Whatever. Um. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Molly Tuttle. This isn't all that recent either. So I don't know, 6 months ago. So Molly Tuttle's good stuff too. That's more recent. Molly Tuttle and the Golden shit. The Golden something. The Golden.
Golden Geese.
I don't remember what like the band is, but Molly Tuttle. There you go. All right. He wants to know, Luke, do you have competitive Pokemon experience? And if
Oh
not,
yeah, because of the
I
little
don't know what
Pokemon
this
Showdown
means. I
thing.
have no idea what he's talking
I
about
know
here.
it's fine. You're fine. Grum, I don't smile. I just have a friend that knows Pokemon Showdown, so he's
what
been helping me
what is
like with
RR?
the matches.
He says,
RR?
if not going 7-0 plus 29 in the RR is
Oh, in
insane.
the round robin.
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Huh. Weird.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I just had a friend who likes Pokemon Showdown, so I don't really do any tournaments. I just play with him. So then
Is this
I learned a thing or two, and I'm watching the Eagles right now. We've
oh okay.
fucking blow right now.
Who are they playing?
The Jets. I mean, I think Jalen Hurts threw like 4 interceptions this game.
Really against okay. I guess I don't know about the Jets defense, but
I don't know, but
although when the
I just saw it right when I was speaking it. I'm like,
okay.
holy shit.
When the Eagles played Minnesota, I was shocked at how not impressive the Eagles were.
Yeah, no, we were 5-0, but it doesn't look like we're 5-0.
Yeah, that game was. I was like, oh, we could actually win this, and I didn't expect at any point prior to the game for us to have a chance at winning the game. Anyway. All right. He also says he sees New on pace for 50 wins, and the casino had more faith than Luke.
Yeah, I still don't have faith in us getting 50 wins, but we'll see. I appreciate the confidence.
50 is a lot. Like, I mean, you guys are in a good position to do it, but that's still a lot.
It is a lot.
What do you got right now? 28.
Yeah, we're on pace.
Hmm.
So anyone that did the New England over, which I don't think there was any. Yeah, we're on pace for 57 wins. So light work. It should be an easy 66-0 season.
Easy. Yeah. Totally.
Yeah, you know
Wait.
what's harder than a 0 and 66? 66 and
Yeah,
0.
only slightly.
No, I want to see if
Honestly,
anyone.
0-66 is probably not that easy. That's probably
It's never gonna get beaten again, but oh yeah, Blitz did a New England over. Um, a couple people put us a lot. A handful of people put us to win the cup. Canada's put us in the over. Fuck you, Canada's.
was
Figgy also put us in the under. Fuck you too.
was Grum somehow
Brickwall
involved in setting like the casino line at some point, or is he still?
Yeah, Grum's the casino person.
Is he still okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had forgotten that and thought, oh, maybe he wasn't. That explains the question.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like Brick Wall and Cement Hands put us on the over. Love them both. And then Spook put us on the under. So I guess fuck you, Spook. Does Grump bet? I feel like he doesn't. No, he doesn't. That makes sense.
That'd feel a little like awkward.
Yeah.
The same reason that I feel like I can't.
Grum's losing millions, eh?
Just pay somebody to bet for you in your place, right?
Yeah.
That's how that works, right?
Exactly.
No way to trace that back at all.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Got anything else for Grum there? Grum, do better. I need you for the rookie of the year. I need that TPE. But that's it.
All right. Yeah, and then last one's my rookie, Seamus. I feel like he did a question last week as well.
Maybe I don't remember.
But yes, what's favorite Taylor Swift era?
I don't know what qualifies as an era.
I never. It's just the album.
Oh, okay.
I never listened to Taylor Swift.
I actually have an answer for this. Weirdly, like,
all right,
because I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. No, I mean, not like I'm against, like
You're not Swift.
But I own one Taylor Swift album. I own Midnights.
Midnights. Okay.
Yes, because I heard Antihero on the radio for like ever, and I never stopped really liking it. So I was like, okay, I gotta find out what album that's on and then buy the album because I love that song. It's awesome, fun song, and the rest of the songs on that album are actually quite good too. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's really, really good. I should probably like pay more attention to the rest of her stuff because, yeah, it's. I can't say that I've heard a Taylor Swift song and been like, oh, this is terrible. I've always at least been like, oh, this is all right.
Yeah, it's not my type of music.
Yeah, I mean, it's not my normal. Well, actually, it's not like outside of my like normal style of music. It's just not like exactly.
Yeah.
So there you go. And now we got to kill like 25 minutes on just whatever.
I mean,
what did I say we were going to talk about? I said we were going to talk about some stuff, right? Season so far, which we kind of already did, right?
Yeah.
And then charity drive results, which, yes, we get the thing. Love Story and You Belong With Me. Oh yeah. Okay, I remember those songs from probably the radio, I would imagine.
They all start talking when we get to talk about Taylor Swift, huh?
Yeah. That's what brings them out. I'm sure, like, because for the longest time I just left my radio on like top 40 whatever. So I know I've heard tons of Taylor Swift. I've just never really paid that close attention to what charity drives. Here we go. Sorry, I'm like, so where are we at? Let me blow this up a little bit. Let's see. See what we're at so far on the
I don't
Tiltify.
think they. Oh, the
Yeah, yeah,
Tiltify,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But just shy of 2,300 right now, which is pretty solid. Although
2,300, not that bad. Rich still top donator.
that's well,
Wow.
listen. Let's not. We don't need to
High
blow
roller
that
up
up.
there.
I feel like this was a little bit
That's a very
soft.
high goal.
Yeah, well, like I so in the past, like the past two charity drives, I think we had like an element of competition with the other leagues,
Yeah.
and I'm just curious if because I don't think we did this time around, right?
Yeah, it's other sim leagues participating, but
But it's not
it's
like
for other like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
for other charities
I
and
wonder
such.
if that played a role at all. I'm curious. I don't
Uh,
know whether you could
who
point to it
knows?
and be like, because this I was I don't know. I hesitate to say disappointed because we still raised almost $2,300 so far, and that that number is likely to I would say go up a little bit yet. So it's not like
Yeah.
disappointment, but I kind of expected a little bit more maybe. Um, I mean, great, good
Yeah, I
on
don't
us
know.
for 2,300. That's outstanding. We love that. Um,
Yeah.
but let's see. Did you win? You won some stuff, right?
I just
Some
want a
auctions.
song for Seamus.
Okay. Okay. What was that? Was a cover or what was that?
Yeah, it was a cover, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that's it for me. But
Okay.
I, did some extra on top of that.
Okay. So I got a sig from Sulo, which is great.
Yeah, great because
He,
he's finished making six for the rest of the year. So
yep, yep. So he got that to me yesterday, I think. So it's out there if anybody's curious. It's in my rotation of my two Sulo signatures, the only two that I have, which is
yeah.
great. And then I also got a what do you call it? Oh God, I forgot the name of the little crocheted animal thing from.
Yeah.
I got one of those from Jess, so I'm pretty excited. Uh, she warned me to that it may not be amazing, but I refuse to be disappointed in something that is involved in charity. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what the result of that. It'll be fun. I'm getting a little LA themed, color themed cat panther thing. So
Okay, that's fun.
yeah, and my hope is that I can. My setup right now doesn't really allow for it, but I would like to put it in a position where it could appear in my camera.
In the stream.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, who knows when it's gonna when I'll have it, um, but that's the hope. I can figure out a way to make that happen, or at the very minimum, I'm gonna show it on the camera at some
Yeah.
point. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun.
So what we get the double chirper payouts for 1 week,
Yeah, I
and
feel like
then
we should bring down the double media if we get close.
I
Something.
mean there's no real downside, but
Yeah, I was thinking about telling Jess to do another 100 mil raffle, but with my
the
money as
hundred
well.
yeah, that you should have auctioned that or not auction. You should have included like a raffle of your own as like within the auction section where anybody can buy tickets to it or something. That would have been fun. A fun way of because auctioning it is nah.
Yeah, I'll just
But
make
like
sure that all my players get the most tickets.
yeah. It's oh no, if the brokest member of New England won. Wow.
Come on down.
Oh man. All right. Well, I actually have nothing else to talk about. Is there anything going on in the league that's worth talking about? Worth talking about. That's kind of a shitty way of putting it. So, apologies. Not that there are things going on in the league currently are not worth discussing. I just don't know what they are
Wow.
or would be able to
You don't know all
make an
the.
interesting discussion out of them.
I don't know either.
Yeah. How's your
Portal's
fantasy
good.
team doing, Luke? Because now you're
Uh,
the fantasy guy out of the two of us.
I haven't checked.
Oh no.
I'll check right now.
How many
I am
members of
fourth.
Edmonton
I'm
do you have?
fourth.
Okay. Okay.
I've read Kirby,
Okay,
famous
that's fine.
Philly player. I have Paul Coyville. I have
Wait,
Mbake Ulubori.
is Paul Koivu still on your team, or
No, he's on Hamilton.
you have
I
which Koivu do
have
you have, or did you used to have Paul Koivu?
I used to have Paul Coyville,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
And then I
Too many Koivus.
Seamus
Famous
O'Slapahan,
O'Slapahan.
who's
Yep.
carrying me, and then I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
Luca
He's
Hunziger,
is he
who
first still in fantasy points?
yeah he is,
Yep.
and then I have Luca Hunziger, who has 143 points,
That's probably
which
not
sucks
great.
the
Yeah, yeah,
most.
yeah, yeah.
And then I have New England as goalies, so we're thriving
Yeah,
off
you're
of
fine.
that.
You're fine there. Yeah, yeah.
So I just need Luca
That's
to wake up,
a
and
tough
then
sell. His build, I don't know how they're using him, but I'm not a enormous. I'm not doing backflips over his build. Not
yeah,
that it necessarily matters that much, but
wow, you can't believe you're not doing backflips for him.
I know.
But yeah, so it's that. So it's better than what I thought.
I mean, like, yeah, with O'Slapahan and Edmonton's goalies. I mean, sorry, New England's goalies. You're in a pretty strong spot. Um,
Yeah, not bad.
so yeah, cool. anything else we can? You want to, you can go about your business watching the Eagles. We want to
No,
cut this off
I'm
early, or
good.
it's not,
We lost.
oh, it's over already.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
over.
it wasn't like the late. I don't even know what time it is. Okay.
Nah, it's bad.
Well, sorry to say that. Sorry to hear that. Well, anybody in chat?
Uh,
Anybody in chat with anything interesting?
it's the mid-season blues right now. Where it's just like,
It
all right,
really is. Well, I mean, there's like these chunks of the season, and then the like the off season between, like the draft and the actual preseason, where it's like, okay, there's just nothing. There's just nothing. So we're in one of those spots. It's fine. What about this draft class? Isn't it like 100 users, Sangnir?
no, that is close. I mean, technically 100, but
But yeah, with inactives, it's probably a bit less at this point, right?
it's like 80 people.
Still, that's not insubstantial.
Yeah, no, it's a really good draft.
How much of that? I mean, we obviously have to credit some of that to the portal. I think we probably already kind of
A lot of it to the
mused about
portal.
this, right? Yeah.
A good amount of recreates, a good amount of people from like ISFL and PB and like VHL, and then pretty all right Reddit recruitment. Um, yeah, no, I mean I feel like there's probably gonna be like a good 50,
Yeah.
50 to 60 people. Um, I think whoever takes Troy will get a winner out of that. But since he created pretty late,
Yeah. He was. Was
the
he in the J
lower.
draft or no? He probably wasn't. Was
No, he was after.
he? Yeah. Hmm. Well.
Yeah. So there's that.
uh, I'm looking for.
We'll probably have back 400 plus activity check things.
Oh hell yeah, nice. How when
Yeah.
oh boy. So how many weeks do we have of portal data for that? Do we have at this point? Like
After tonight, 5 weeks.
5 weeks.
It's been
Okay.
5 weeks.
Okay. So was the first week of the portal not?
Yeah, first week is 389, second
Okay.
week is 403, third week is 418, fourth week is 419, and then this week is 393.
Okay.
So, which is an expected dip. It's the newer
It's
crates going inactive.
It'll like I think typically it'll slide a little bit yet for the next week or
Yeah, we'll
two.
keep on sliding, but
Yeah, but not
still,
much. Not much.
it's better than the 340s that we had
Yeah.
before it. And then, it's always a good thing, if we it's all about like next season and then how recruitment goes for next season and how we can consistently keep on growing, because like the past couple of seasons it was like kind of a holding pattern of the getting people in to replace the people going inactive. So hopefully we can see another growth. Because it's been a couple of years of just like in the Holden pattern of like we aren't growing but we're sustaining ourselves, which is still good.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I mean,
No, it's not fine.
well, as long as I guess if we run into that, or if we if we kind of like if we're doing that long enough, eventually it'll fall off and we'll start to lose. But so yeah, at some point we'll have to you have to reverse it. But
Yeah.
I think we're in. I mean, like how many more players would it take before we have to expand again? And like it's got to be
Uh,
like a consistent activity from.
I think we get to like because we expanded when we were at 400,
Mhm.
so it's usually like every 50 we
Every 50.
expand.
Another.
So
Listen, as long as we do
we get to
both the
450.
J and the SMJHL at the same time, I think we're good.
Yeah, the J won't shouldn't expand.
I just, it feels like we didn't do that last time though, did we? Didn't we make that
No, we
mistake
did.
again? Did we do it again? God, why do we?
Yeah.
Ah, all right, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I get it. I get it. It's annoying. Expand the J again. Only expand the J. Forget the SHL.
I mean, some people want that.
Listen, I hate the J, so
You
I
and me
think
both.
actually, I think we could abolish the J and it would be fine.
That'd be
Um,
pretty good.
yeah. All right. What about? Okay, so we need to talk about this, and we might as well do it. While we're earning money. Wally, right?
Oh yeah, when are we getting him on?
So I'm not sure because he's busy right now. So
Yeah.
let me check. I don't think he gave me like a time frame. I think he was just like, oh, sometime.
If he
Um,
puts in a date, if I'm there,
yeah,
if I'm good to be there.
he's already in the. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
Already in the Rich and Luke.
Did you invite him or did you
Yeah.
just slide it?
No,
Okay.
I invited him like the whenever like the day after stuff closed. I think.
Yeah.
Let's see. What does he say here? He's busy for the next 2 weeks. Late October, early November. So,
All right, I'll be
uh,
fine.
but I think hopefully we'll like break him up. I don't want to do like back to back Wally weeks. I think we like do one and then take like
Yeah, we want to spread it out.
probably
Probably
like 2 weeks or something between or something.
yeah, give it a
Just so
little
there's
bit of
not
a
like
break.
well, and also like you know we'll need new stuff to talk about. We can't just be like oh
Yeah, first week
hey
we'll talk about some interesting things.
yeah
Talk
some
about me drafting his player.
yeah yeah. Oh, that won't come up. Come on. What do you? Why would we talk about that? It was it's so long ago. Who cares, right?
Oh, I mean, it's been brought up in the off season and stuff like that. So we'll go. We'll squash. Not really a beef, but
yeah. I
we'll
don't think.
talk to voice the boys.
I guess I don't know. I don't know how he feels about it, to be honest. I know at the time he
I
wasn't
mean,
wasn't super happy, but
no, I mean, it's gonna be funny to talk about.
yeah, it'll be
But I
interesting
did go
because
back to that draft and see like, did anyone after him really make it? And the answer was no. and the
that
person I
wasn't a
was
great draft, though, was it?
and the
My
person
memory
I was
serves.
going to draft. Oh, I drafted Wally. Went inactive anyway at like 900 TP, so I'm good there. I'm
I mean,
fine.
that's a serviceable player, right?
No, not for me.
um, did you know? And I bet nobody that listens to this will have known this, except for maybe Carpy. Maybe Carpy. Um, there was a moment when Wally and I did a podcast together, and there was a potential for it to become like a possibly regular thing.
Uh huh.
This would have been, I think we were probably still Portland at the time.
Yeah.
So this would have been like S30, mid S30s or something. So maybe Carpy wouldn't even know that actually.
Yeah, I would Carpy now.
When did Carpy join? Like 40 something, right? Or is he?
43.
Yeah.
Same with
Okay.
me.
So yeah, so even Carpy probably doesn't know. So like, yeah, I bet nobody who listens to this will have had any idea that we did a podcast. I think we only did one. We might have done two.
Yeah, no one knows.
He gave it a name without my consent, and the name was bad. I don't even want to. I remember it, and I'm not gonna say it. It was not good. I remember I think he posted it under the name that he had decided on, and I think I replied to it like, "Hey, I do not agree to this name."
Let's find it.
You could probably it's God, was that 4 years ago at this point? No, that's got to be more than that. It's got to be like close to 6 years ago, huh? Because this would have been 2018, maybe.
Let's find out.
Do you have a better solution than just looking at Wally's like topic like thread list?
Yeah, I think so. Hopefully. No, that's 2017. All right, never mind. We're going through his topic list.
Let's
The Utterly Wisco Boys.
see. That was the one. There it is. No,
You
absolutely
did two
not.
episodes.
Did we do two of them? Okay, I knew we did one for sure, and I didn't remember if we did a second or not. But like,
It's still on SoundCloud.
I'm not down for that title. Sorry.
Oh my god, Rich! I just heard you in the shittiest mic ever.
Oh yeah. Because this would have been before. God, what was I using at that point? Oh,
There's so much static.
I had a headset that was actually broken, and I didn't know it. And nobody said anything. Nobody like said anything to me. Like, hey, you sound terrible, or like, something in the mic was like, I don't know, like shorted is not the correct term, but like something was jacked up with the wiring on the inside. So I could hear.
You were so staticky.
Yeah, and I could hear myself, and I wasn't supposed to be able to. Like, it wasn't set up in a way that I was supposed to be able to hear myself. It was just something internal to the headset that did it. Like, made that happen. It was not good.
Yeah, what a lazy god.
Yeah, right. Like, legitimately, even like the microphone I have
Yeah.
now is actually really good.
When I did my first podcast with King, shit. I mean, if I re-listened to any of those, I'd be like, damn, I sucked.
I can't even, because I know when I did with like the ones with Akamai, it was the same thing. Like, I don't know that it was as bad because it definitely got worse over time. But it was still doing that thing where I could hear myself through it, like it was looping inside of itself somehow. Oh god, that headset. It was like a junky ass, I think Turtle Beach or something. Cheap garbage nonsense. Whatever. Anyway, man, good times. Fun times. Back when I did a podcast for ISFL or NSFL back then as well. That was fun. Well, we're almost there. You got anything else?
No, not really.
Not really. Cool. Anything from the chat? Last let's say last call. Why not?
Specifically Mazat or Ari or
I have no idea.
Whoever fucking username not found, I always forget who that is.
That's what's his name, right? James T.
Oh, James Strong.
Yeah.
And then I don't recognize any of the usernames.
Benjamin doing normal Benjamin stuff, and not being good for fantasy.
Yeah. Benjamin sucks.
Let's find out. Give James a happy birthday. Was it his birthday today? I remember seeing.
Oh well, he sucks even more. No, I thought his birthday was like a week ago.
I remember seeing people say happy birthday to him recently, but I don't remember how recent it was. It could have been today. It could have been a week ago. I have no idea.
It's always his birthday.
Oh really? Is it a joke? All right, fair enough. Happy birthday, James. Your player is still not a good fantasy pick, so congratulations on that.
The lowest plus minus on the team.
Actually, he's got
about that.
Never mind.
Actually, no. Sorry. Fine. Fourth lowest. I did not see Melvin or Kevin or Matt Smith. Damn, they suck. What happened to Chicago? Eh?
Are
Regression?
Are they pretty bad? I don't know.
I mean, Minnesota has more points.
Yeah, I don't know. What do we got here? Their shots for and against are pretty decent. But, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Yeah, Benjamin 10 to 15 for defenseman. That
sucks.
That's fine if you want to get between 4th and 6th in your team in your group. I'm just having fun. It's fine. Also 10 to 15 or at least was. Let's see if I can find somebody. I don't use the fantasy bot ever. I don't know how to use it. Let's see if I can find where is he at here? Fantasy. Those are forwards. Defense. Oh, he's 9th, right? Well, 9th as of, yeah, that's probably still current. That's not bad. That's you can have him on your team. That's fine. All right. Cool.
All right. I think that's it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, then I guess that's gonna do it. You gonna be around next week, there, Luke?
Yeah, it should be.
Cool. Cool. So we'll catch y'all again next week.
All right. See you.
All right. Take it easy. All right. Thanks for hanging out in chat. We really appreciate it. Yeah, it's nice. I know I try to say this because like we don't we've gone many weeks consecutively where we get like nobody in chat. So it's nice to get a little bit of love in there. We appreciate it. So I'll catch y'all next week.